It's nearly 2 a.m. and here I find myself again, awake, questioning, wondering. The stars, they never cease to amaze me. I'm awestruck by its very existence. But maybe what seem to be stars are just lights somewhere in the distance, which might have looked like stars. I then look up to the heavens and noticed a star, the brightest in the sky. Something about it reminded me of a compass and how it is designed to always point to true north. I compare this with life and the star. Where does life's compass ultimately point? Like, dude, what is really going on? How tiny Earth is. Utterly puny creatures we humans are in this monstrously gigantic universe. Yet, here we are. Life is, it exists. We humans seek meaning, purpose, truth. Why? Why does anything exist? Why is there something rather than nothing? How did it all get here? How did it truly come to exist? And not just how, but why? Why do we humans seek meaning? Questions. Humans are like that. We're most probably the only creatures who are able to ask questions. Every worldview has to face deep questions about life. All have to stand the test of truth. But what truth am I talking about? Well, truth is that which corresponds to that which it refers to. Metaphysical truth is that which corresponds with reality or reflects reality. What really is. By correspondence we mean agreement with something. In this case, a thought or statement about reality agrees with reality. By reality we mean that which is or exists. Whether or not we can know that they correspond, well, to that I can just say, I don't know, dude. And leave it there. But that is not the point to that phrase. Saying, I don't know, dude, allows me to admit that I don't know everything, and it helps me to remain humble and teachable. But how can we know the truth? I mean, this one says that's the truth, and the other one says no, this is the truth. I mean, all these truths, who's right? Some might say there is no truth. My question to that statement would be, is that the truth? That statement is self-defeating, therefore it cannot be true. Some might say all truth is relative. My question to that statement would be, is that a relative truth? That statement is self-defeating, therefore it cannot be true. Some might say there is no truth in faith, only science. My question to that statement would be, is that a scientific truth? That statement is self-defeating, therefore it cannot be true. Some might say it's true for you but not for me. My question to that statement would be, is that true for everybody? That statement is self-defeating, therefore it cannot be true. Some might say everything is meaningless. My question to that would be, what do you mean? That statement is self-defeating, therefore it cannot be true. What's the point anyway? Why bother with truth at all? I often watch YouTube videos about different faiths, science and God. Sometimes I'll view the comments and most people attack each other. Cognitive dissonance. Sometimes people hold a core belief that is very strong. When they are presented with evidence that works against that belief, the new evidence cannot be accepted. It would create a feeling that is extremely uncomfortable, and because it is so important to protect the core belief, they will rationalize, ignore, and even deny anything that doesn't fit in with their core belief. If only each and every person in this world had the attitude that they really don't know that much at all, and that we remain humble and teachable, perhaps we could all learn from one another. We may differ in our judgment about what is true, but that does not affect the truth of the matter itself. Truth is like the moon. We may view it from our perspective and it may seem a certain shape or color, but regardless of how we perceive the moon remains what it is. The moon is what it is. It is true for all. At the surface, most beliefs seem similar. They say the same kind of things about love and peace and doing good and those kind of things. Superficially, they may seem the same, but fundamentally they are very different. The foundation of all different beliefs are not the same. All beliefs have to be asked 3 questions about 4 aspects of life. The 4 aspects are origin, meaning, morality, destiny. The 3 questions that must be asked and answered about each aspect and the belief about each aspect is its logical consistency, empirical adequacy, and existential relevance. All beliefs cannot be true as they have contradictions in their teachings about origin, meaning, morality, and destiny. Hence, they each have to be put to the test of the truth. There is a fact and there is a belief, and the belief is true when it accurately reflects the fact. The bitterness of truth is its total indifference to human will and desire, together with the fact that human will and desire is set on reshaping the truth to suit itself. I don't know about you, but I've done some things in my life that I wouldn't like to admit to it. And when I'm faced with the truth, it makes me uneasy. You see, the truth does that. It makes us feel uneasy because it's not always what we want to hear, but what needs to be said. See, when it comes to truth, it's tough. My only hope for humanity is that we all remain humble and teachable, with an attitude that is always willing to learn, so that we may come together in love and peace, trying our absolute best to show compassion and understanding towards one another. Only when you seek the truth with all your heart and all your mind and all your soul, and to seek it objectively, honestly and sincerely, leaving no stone unturned in your quest for the ultimate truth. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.